So we did a watch party on my channel for Hellraiser 2 years ago on Halloween. I loved the first Hellraiser movie. I enjoyed the second Hellraiser movie. After that, pretty much lost me. I stopped watching them. I've seen bits and pieces. But there's a new one coming out on Hulu. David S. Goyer's in charge. Clive Barker's coming back to produce. They are making one big change. And before you go blowing the woke horn, before you get big mad, don't fret, just watch the video. We're gonna talk about it, or else...
And your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
Monkeys, roll the footage.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Here we are, Variety.com. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Today we're talking about Pinhead. It's October. Horror. Hellraiser. There's a new movie coming out, a reimagining. Let's get into this article. Hellraiser reboot unveils full cast, including Jamie Clayton as Pinhead. Yes, this is a female lead as Pinhead. Hold on before you go blowing the dog whistle and saying, oh my God, Z's, that's woke. It's not. Wait a minute, because I have some information if you're not familiar with the source material. I'm not familiar with the books at all, but the internet is a beautiful place because there's more than just cat videos and porn. In between, there's information, and which I found, we'll go to this in a minute. Let's look through this Variety article. It's short, and then I'll take you to my main point about this female lead role in this Pinhead, which the article explains. We'll talk about that. Jamie Clayton will play Pinhead in Spyglass and Hulu's upcoming reboot and reimagining of the Hellraiser franchise. The announcement confirms the reports that Pinhead, the demonic creature at the center of the mayhem in the original films, will be portrayed by a woman. The L-Word, Generation Q, and Sense8 actress joins the previously announced Odessa A'zion in the film. Principal photography just wrapped on the new version of the venerable horror series. Rounding out the cast are Brandon Flynn, don't know, Goran the Boys, don't know. Drew Starkey, Outer, don't know. Adam Faison, everything's gonna be okay, don't know.
2 hours later.
Ophi Hines, normal people, don't know. Selena Lowe, boss level, don't know.
Yada, yada, yada.
Clive Barker, the writer and director of the original 1987 film, has come aboard as a producer alongside Mark Toberoff. They joined Phantom 4's David S. Goyer and Keith Levine. As previously announced, David Bruckner, The Night House and Ritual, is directing from a screenplay by Ben Collins and Luke Piotrowski, with a story by David Goyer. Having seen some of the designs for Bruckner's new Hellraiser film, they pay homage to what the first film created, but then take it to places it's never been before, Barker said in a statement. This is a Hellraiser on a scale I simply didn't expect. David and his team are steeped in the story's mythology, but what excites me is their desire to honor the original even as they revolutionize it for a new generation. The reimagining of Hellraiser will debut exclusively in the US on Hulu. Okay, so Jamie Clayton is playing Pinhead in this. Now, I know what you're thinking. E-Tap, oh my God, they're making Pinhead a woman. Doug Bradley's Pinhead. Well, relax. Let's go over here to an article from June of 2020 from ScreenRant.com. Nevertheless, the biggest difference in Hellraiser between Clive Barker's books and his movie is none other than Pinhead himself. In The Hellbound Heart, the Cenobites appear as a group, with the one who became known as Pinhead only briefly mentioned. Plus, in the book, Pinhead is a female. For the movie, when it came to designing the Cenobites, one in particular stood out as a natural leader. So the cast and crew naturally started calling him Pinhead, and that's how Doug Bradley's character got the name Pinhead. But yes, in the book, the original was a female. So this is not some insane 2021, virtue signal by David S. Goyer and crew. Is kind of the weird, modern retelling or reimagining of the Hellraiser series. No, simply not the case here, which lends credence to the fact that not everything that they do like this is agenda driven. This is, it could be said, okay, so on one hand, I don't know if Doug Bradley would be interested in reprising his role if he's able to. I know he still does conventions. What I'm saying is, on one hand, I can see this as, okay, they want to go back to the original and make Pinhead, the leader of the Cenobites, a female. Okay, so I see that on one hand. The other hand, I can see with everything going on, with all the race and gender swaps, I can see people that are like skeptical looking at this. So, we don't really know much. I don't know much about the show, or the new movie. I believe it's a movie they're doing for Hulu. I don't know anything about the movie. I don't know what the storyline is, what the plot is, what they're doing, if they're going to retell the original story or if it's going to kind of carry on as if this already exists in this universe. So I don't know. But what I'm saying is it's okay to be skeptical. It is. And sometimes it's difficult not to have a knee-jerk reaction when you hear things like this because we have been conditioned to do such. But you know what? These are final thoughts. Let's take this thing home.
The box. You opened it. We came.
That's what she said.
A lot of this comes down to knee-jerk reactions by viewers, readers, and things of the like that see this stuff in the trades, in the media, or they might see a share of it, and they might not know that, the books, this was the lead, it was a female originally. Now, I'm not conjecturing and saying that there is no political agenda behind this. I'm not saying there's no intersectionalism behind this. I don't know. I don't know as much about these, the creators, David S. Goyer. I don't know. What I'm saying to you is that the original source material, Clive Barker's novel, there was a female Cenobite who was the leader. Doug Bradley, took the role on for the movies. So this is going back to the original source material. Convenient is it? Yes, that this happens in 2021. It is convenient that in 2021 we have a gender swap lead for the Cenobites. It might seem that way to a lot of people, like, this isn't a coincidence. Well, I happen to think that it kind of is, honestly. I don't see this as being agenda driven. I see this as being true to the source material. Like I said, now, the showrunners, writers, executive producers, I know Clive Barker is one of those, but there's others that are going to have influence, the metaphorical fingers in the pie, so to speak. So there could be that kind of thing in there. I'm not saying it's going to go full Batwoman, which will be back next week. But seriously, I'm cautiously optimistic about this. That's how I'll say. Kind of like I was going into Venom. Enjoyed Venom, give it a 4 out of 5. So this could be much the same way. Marketing is different than the final product. And I'm not saying that we've seen a ton of marketing for this. I know, like the article said, they just finished principal photography. So this could be, it could be good. It could be good. I mean, let's be honest. Have the last Hellraiser, 3 Hellraiser movies, have those tickled your fancy? Probably not, unless you're a masochist or just a huge fan of the franchise, which I know some people who are, and that's awesome. Like I said, I'm not going to knock you for enjoying this. It's not The Last Jedi. It's not Captain Marvel.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
Even then, you're free to enjoy it. Just means you have bad taste. I'm just kidding. I'm Itepwakuyan. You know me, folks. I jest. But seriously, I apologize for not having the morning show this morning. I had to work early. I had to go get staff pictures taken for work. So it was, took the morning off. Rest assured, tomorrow, 9 a.m. till 10:30 in that area, we'll be back and better than ever with Mornings with the Place to Be reviews. All the news in the morning that you want for your morning drive until I go to work. But until then, folks, what am I doing tonight? I'm taking the night off. No streams tonight on my channel. I'm not going to appear anywhere else. I'm going to hang out with Mrs. Wakuyan and probably watch a large chunk of season 7 of Game of Thrones as I'm getting ready to go into that horrible 8th season. And the new Game of Thrones spinoff starts next year on HBO Max, which I'll be watching and reviewing for the channel right here. And I'll probably do a end of the series, total series review of Game of Thrones. Not that it's really relevant, but going into that show, I really would like to review it. So I'll probably go through watch the whole series again, as I've really enjoyed it up to this part thus far. So, all that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Itepwakuyan of the Place to Be Reviews. If today's the day, I have earned it. Slap that like button. Press that subscription button. Join us. Weekly live streams, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, on a normal week. This week was abnormal, much like myself. But no, join us for live streams. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you're already subscribed, make sure, because YouTube is unsubscribing people, and I know you're probably like, everybody says that. It's true. It happens. One of my biggest fans, subscribers, friends was unsubscribed from my channel. I've been unsubscribed from Vassy, Sal, and Tony in the past, and I've had to go through and resubscribe, unknowingly been unsubscribed. So make sure you're still subscribed to me, not only me, but your favorite YouTubers as well. That's it, guys. That's the end of it. You know the drill. That's the end. That's it. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I'm E-Type Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out and fade away. But don't get big mad if there's a female Pinhead.